Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a monster review on Cain. That's right, we get a monster review on Cain today. I want to give a huge thanks to Social Point for giving me Cain, for giving me the cells to rank him up all the way to rank 5, level 130. This is going to be a fun, exciting video. And by the way, they've given me the monster just for the purpose of this video. At the end of the video, he's going to be removed, or once I make enough videos for him, whatever I need to do, he's going to be removed and sold. And yeah, you guys pretty much know what it is. I've done it with the War Master monsters. I'm going to do it with the newest War Master monster too. But right now, I thought it would be fun if I got to showcase Cain, because this monster is truly something else, something quite amazing. The newest, the latest fire legendary monster, the current Cain's Myth event. So you definitely want to get this monster, I think, after you see the video. So here we have him at level 1, those are his stats, that's his skills, these are the relics. He can hold a sword relic and he can hold an essence, meaning if you have the revival essence, this is a pretty tough monster to take down because he can come back from the dead. And as for his traits, he is immune to possession, he's immune to nightmares, and he's immune to bleed, and he also has automatic bleed hater. So whenever he fights a monster, if the enemy monster has bleeding, he's going to deal triple damage against that enemy monster. And so this just opens up so many different skills for this monster. Like, you're gonna see, it's so hard to pick a skill set for this monster. I looked him up on Wiki and I'm like, whoa, what exactly do I want to do? He has extra turn skills, he has an AoE that's not that powerful, but combined with his extra turn skills and combined with his bleed hater, he becomes very menacing. He has a single 70 damage special base attack that is 100% lifesteal, so dealing this monster is really hard. And then his stats at level 100 are ridiculous, and I've been alluding to this so much that, like, with the existence of the War Master monsters, now you're like quote-unquote basic monsters, they are on a whole different level. This is like next gen of monsters. Cain, just wait till I level him up to 100, you're going to be blown away. So without further ado, let's get into this monster analysis / review. Alright, the first 4 setup skills we have is Instant Rest. It's a self skill that removes all negative effects, applies damage boost, stamina regen, life regen, and it has no cooldown. It's spammable. If you get hit with cooldowns activated, you can use the skill whenever. Eternity Warrior deals moderate special damage to one enemy, and it gives 50% of stamina and regen to itself. That's kind of crazy how this 0 cooldown skill can do so much. 50% of your stamina back and energy regen. You would never have to worry about being low on stamina, especially since you have extra turn skills that are going to exhaust stamina. And you also never have to worry about getting hit with cooldowns activated. Eternity Warrior is a pretty darn good skill. Deadly Stigma. This skill deals moderate special damage to one enemy, and it gives bleed and 1 extra turn. Here's your first extra turn skill that you're definitely going to want to have. It only costs 21 stamina, but it has a high 4 turn cooldown. And then we have Insatiable Blows, which deals moderate fire damage and applies stamina regen. Once again, no cooldown, a spammable skill. Although between these two, Eternity Warrior is definitely the way to go. Deadly Stigma, definitely want this skill. The Cell skill I don't think you need, so let's just move on. Alright, I went ahead and replaced 3 skills, and now we get into some like really tough territory when deciding what skills to keep and not keep. We have Soul Rip, which deals moderate fire damage to one enemy and applies bleed to one enemy and gives yourself 1 extra turn. Once again, this monster has a bleed hater, meaning if he does an extra turn skill on a monster, hits him with bleed, his next attack is going to deal triple damage, so Soul Rip will be incredibly powerful. For example, if he does Deadly Stigma first and then Soul Rip. And anyhow, we also have Stigmata, which is just it's a moderate special based AoE, not that powerful. However, what if you do Soul Rip on one enemy monster, Deadly Stigma on another enemy monster, and then spoiler alert, he has another extra turn bleed skill, so you can actually apply bleed on all of the enemy monsters and then finish off with Stigmata. He can do that. It's crazy. And everything dealing triple damage. He also has Shadow Wanderer, which deals heavy fire damage and applies evasion to itself. So he can actually protect himself after doing his extra turn skills. And again, he has 3 of them. So extra turn skill, extra turn skill, extra turn skill, and then end off with evasion if the enemy monsters aren't like all dead already. So it's just, it's crazy what this monster probably has the best skills over any other monster I've seen. Even like, and again, he's not a War Master or anything, but he has all of his skills groups are like really great. Let's keep on going. Alright, and so my Cain is level 100 and I accidentally forgot, I guess I might have got rid of this skill early on. Quick Bite is his other extra turn skill. Deals moderate special damage to one enemy, applies bleeding to one enemy, gives 1 extra turn to itself. This is a skills group 1 skill. Again, an extra turn skill. So ideally you should run Quick Bite, or I mean, you're going to see that there are so many different skill sets you could potentially put on this monster, so it's hard to decide what is the best. But you could actually run Quick Bite. Where is that at again? You could run Quick Bite, you could run Soul Rip, you could run Deadly Stigma, and you have 3 extra turn skills, so he's pretty much AI proof. And again, you can give yourself evasion It's a heavy fire damage evasion skill, so after you do your 3 extra turn skills, you're protected. The enemy can't touch you. Or you can do Ancestral Bite, which deals massive damage to one enemy. Can you imagine that? You do extra turn skill, extra turn skill, extra turn skill. All 3 enemy monsters have bleeding, and then Ancestral Bite. You're gonna OTK the enemy monster. Whoever you attack, you're gonna kill them, and you're gonna recover 100% of your life because you're dealing triple damage because the enemy monster now has bleeding. So very, very powerful skill. And again, looking at the other skills, Eternity Warrior has its benefits. It's spammable. You get 50% of your stamina back, and you get stamina regen. You never have to worry about stamina. Stigmata, again, you can do your 3 extra turn bleeding skills and end off with Stigmata. What else can you do? Instant Rest, not a big fan of it. It removes negative effects, damage boost, stamina regen, life regen. It definitely does a lot, but I don't think you personally need it. Insatiable Blow, stamina regen, don't think you need that. Long Nap, defaults. Yeah, he has a ton of great skills. For the purpose of this video, because I accidentally didn't run Quick Bite, we're going to run him with Soul Rip, Ancestral Bite, Deadly Stigma, and Shadow Wanderer. So the evasion skill, the 2 extra turn skills, and then the strong 70 damage lifesteal skill, 100% lifesteal. We're going to give him Omniscient Sword just for fun. I might be able to utilize it, might not. And for regen, I do have... Let's go ahead and give him the Major Healing Essence. Again, if you have Revival Essence, that is the way to go with this monster. He's going to be such a tough monster to fight on defense if he comes back from the dead with all of that extra turn, with the evasion, with that lifesteal. Like, this potentially could be one of his better skill sets. You don't necessarily need to run all 3 extra turn skills. And so let's utilize him at level 100. Let's give him a high level rune. Let's actually, I kind of don't want to give him any rune. I'm going to give him a level 10 at the end, but I want to see how much damage he can do without all of that stuff. So let's replace my Barak Gore for a Cain. And by the way, I don't intend to win this battle. I just want to showcase his potential. He's level 100. He has no runes. It's just Cain at level 100. Let's see what he can do. So the enemy goes. Let's do 2 times speed, recharge, Olympus, and recharge. Okay, goes over to my monster. You know what? Let's actually do double damage. So double damage. All right, Cain, let's see. Once again, you're level 100. Your power. Oh my gosh, we didn't even look at stats. Look at those stats. Is that buffed? That's not buffed. No, it has to be buffed. I have team strength. Okay, so let's see. His life isn't buffed. 40,000? 40,000 HP on this monster? My goodness, he is tough to kill. And his speed is also buffed. Okay, we need to check out his stats, but that life, wow, that's insane. Anyhow, Soul Rip, 33k, nice. Against the enemy when he has an elemental advantage. If not, it's 22k. Ancestral Bite, 25k. This is 100% lifesteal. Deadly Stigmata, this is 11, so it's kind of weak. And evasion. So let's go ahead. It's taunts. All right, let's go ahead and start off with the weaker attack of the group. Deadly Stigmata. All right, now he has bleeding, so now my bleed hater will kick in. Look at that damage, 66k against the enemy monster thanks to him having bleeding. That is a huge increase. 55k, 77k. Let's hit him with 66k. And now check it out. If I was damaged, I could always recover life. Or if I want to protect myself, I can give myself evasion. So now I'm protected. Just like that. Dang, this is a level 100 monster with no runes. How insane is that? Yeah, no runes. Just, well, he did have a boost, but wow. Ancestral Bite. No, I'm just going to recharge. Let's see what happens. Entropic Death of the Universe. Still alive. Speaking, stunned. My evasion got removed. But wasn't that insane how much damage I could do with no runes? If I give him my level 10 rune, for sure he is killing enemies. Alright, let's actually do that. Let's go to runes. Let's hook him up with a level 10. And the interesting thing is, like, just looking at this monster, I'm wondering if he even needs a strength. I'm wondering if you can get away with, like, with 3 speed runes. Considering he has, okay, these are his base stats. High power 30, no way that is his power. What the heck? Wait, why is his power so high? That should not be his power. 3952, that's insane. There's no way that's a level 100 stat. No way. His speed 3454, that makes sense. Life is super tanky, but is he buffed right now? Why is this 3952? There's no way he's that powerful. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, but yeah, according to the video right now to the monster, these are his stats. Alright, anyhow, give him a level 10 strength rune. Let's take him out into the adventure map. Yeah, let's go here, let's go here. And let's see what kind of damage he can deal. Maybe not against a fire monster. Actually, that's not even that bad. But let's see against a non-fire monster. We'll go right here. And we'll get rid of some of these. We'll go to Cain. Cain is the star of the show. We'll put Cain up in the front if I can find him. Where are you, Cain? And let's put good old Rossi gone. Rossi God. You know what? Let's also give him a Cloud. Where is Cloud? Actually, let's do Elvira. Just because I don't know what the enemy actually has in store for me. Where is she? Right here. And let's click fight. Let's see. I'll start with the double damage. And let's do this again. So we'll do Deadly Stigmata. Hit the enemy with Bleed. And then Soul Rip. 126k. What level is that? 123. My goodness. 148. Wow. Keep in mind, I do have double damage. But my goodness, that is so powerful. Here it is without double damage. 74k. 52k. This will give me evasion. So now I am protected from anything the enemy throws at me. What are you going to throw at me? Roll the dice. Wasn't even against me. Oh my goodness. It's too much. The amount of damage this monster can do is way too much. Ancestral Bite, 74k. He has... Gosh, he's level 100. Can't get over it. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Cain. I really hope I can get this monster. I really hope I can because, yeah, at level 100, he is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Especially being able to partner him with Elvira. I can just hook some strength runes on him, and I'm going to be able to take down some of these tough opponents, assuming they don't run a... Let's see, let me see. Yeah, this should be fine. Assuming they don't run like a Faraday or something like that, I should have a pretty good chance of winning. Alright, let's see. Recharge, Special Charge Miss, Recharge, Encouragement. Alright, let's see. Old Horse's Momentum. Let me check what the enemy has. Exhaustion Mask, Jakugan Sword, Oblation Trap, and Tenacity Shield, Charging Banner. Let's see. Very powerful. Very powerful. Very powerful. Let's do... Not Exhaustion Mask, no. Let's go after Kihaku. Worst life is below 50. That won't happen. So let's do Deadly Stigma. He has the bleeding. Triple damage. Look, he's dead. With Soul Rip, he is dead. He is dead. Level 100 monster, level 130 monster. He is dead just like that. My goodness. Let's do Shadow Wanderer. Shadow Wanderer. Give myself evasion. And then see what happens. I'm going to lose Rossigan. Are you going to recharge? Recharge. I'm going to do the light protection on myself. Protecting light. What are you going to do? Regeneration Fur. Alright, so now I can still make him... I can still make one of the enemy monsters have bleeding. Let's go after Barakor. Hopefully it lands, and it did land. Oh, Exhaustion Mask. Darn it, I forgot. That's why I wasn't attacking him. I want to see how strong Ancestral Bite would do. Or how strong it would be. Let's hope I stay alive. Sending Assault. Hopefully they go after Elvira. Let's see. Bestial Charge. Yes, they are. Let's go ×2 speed. Oh, no, an ultimate. No, this could have been good, though. I'm pretty sure if I would have just remembered he had Exhausting Mask. Oh, that would have been so great to see. But yeah, guys, that is Cain at level 100. He is that powerful at level 100. Darn, I should have exited out of the battle. Now this is going to go on forever. But yeah, I'm just curious. What do you guys think about Cain so far? What skill set would you put on him? Would you give him all 3 extra turn skills? Do you think maybe he doesn't need them? Do you think, no, he does need him? Would you give him the AoE skill even though it's only 30 damage? But if you can hit everyone with bleed, that's essentially a 90 damage AoE? Like, there's so many different skill sets that monster can utilize. It is so darn insane. Let's see, skills again. We have Soul Rip, we have Ancestral Bite, Deadly Stigma, Shadow Wanderer. Here's the AoE, Stigmata. Here's Eternity Warrior, which I think, even though it's cool and it has so much it can do, I think you can kind of do without it. We have Instant Rest, you can do without it. Quick Bite, you might want to think about running that. Again, 3 extra turn skills, end up with an evasion, end up with massive 70 damage Ancestral Bite. What would you run on this monster? What do you guys think about him? What relics would you give him? Let's see what else I can do. Runes. Well, as you can see, from the perspective of going up against high ranked up players that have level 130 monsters, I suppose you could just give him strength runes and have him, if you have Elvira, just have him go at the end and then like just dominate the enemy. Kind of how like I did, even though I wasn't fully successful. Although to be completely honest, I'm not trying to be successful. I could probably configure a team where I could easily win, like without it being too much of a challenge, I suspect. Let me see. Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult. I could actually give him another rune. What I'm curious, what do you guys think he needs? Do you think he needs a life rune? Can you imagine if this monster wasn't on defense? If he had a life rune, a strength rune, and a single speed. If he had a rainbow build, given the fact that he has a super high tanky life, over 40k at level 100, given the fact that he can hold an essence, meaning a revival essence or just something to recover his life, and he can hold a sword, meaning like a Jakugan sword, so when he inflicts X amount of damage, then he inflicts even more damage to everyone. This is a monster that is truly to be wary of. You have to fear this monster. Let's see if I can find a team that doesn't have a bunch of Sammys and stuff. Oh, artifacts. I can't apply the bleed on artifacts, so there's some danger there. We have monsters that are super tanky. Elvira. You know what? That could be a little fun though, although she can trade disable. This is like everything you see in Legendary 4, like high gold 1 league. It's kind of boring. It's always the same thing over and over and over again. I guess it is what it is. Let's go to the defense log. Let's see Grace. Can I fight Grace? Let's fight Grace. Awesome. Someone who doesn't have all Nemesis, all War Masters. Let's click fight, recharge, encouragement, and a recharge. Once again, let's go double damage. Because ideally, I think I should be going first, and then Rossigan can reset the cooldowns. That's ideally how my game would go if I just give my Cain a speedrun so he can outpace my Rossigan. But anyhow, once again, let me look at relics. No exhausting mask, revival essence, ice breaking. Nope, nothing to be wary of. Let's just see how powerful this is. I feel like Soul Rip can actually kill him in one hit, so that's fun. Soul Rip can almost kill everyone in one hit. Let's do Ancestral Bite. Wow, actually, that kills. Wow. So let's do this. Let's Soul Rip. Let's Deadly Stigma to get rid of him. Didn't even need to utilize all of my combos. And let's... Oh, I lost my double damage. Oops. Let's do Wanderer to give myself evasion. And a miss, but I still get my evasion. Stunning Assault. Protecting Light. And Ancestral Bite. I don't need to, so I'm just going to recharge. And look, I healed Rossigan's life, or at least some of it. Do charge on myself. Do charge on my monster. And let's see, who is a bigger threat? You have speed runes, you have speed and strength. Well, let's go after you. Let's do Ancestral Bite. Let's do Deadly. Give yourself that bleeding. And I can do Bite. And look at that, recover my life pretty much all the way. And let's do Soul Rip on Metalhead. And that's an example. If I had the AoE, I could just basically obliterate both of them. In this case, I don't need to. And here's an example of why running both the life regen skill and the evasion skill could come in handy. I'm going to do evasion to protect myself so that Metalhead can't do anything to me. And then I could just lifesteal and pretty much end the game with full HP on my Cain. So quite an amazing monster. Now I want to hear from all of you guys. What do you guys think about Cain? In the next video, in part 2, I'm going to level him up all the way to 130. And then I want to see what you guys think about him at 130. Because he's definitely going to be a whole different type of beast. And again, his stats, I don't know how accurate they are. Because I don't feel that his power should be that high for a basic monster. Because if that's actually a stat, that is on a whole different playing field. But the life stat alone, even that's like 40k. He's not even tanky. Well, he has more HP than Oros, I think, or than Crowton, or at least like matching up to them. How much does the Oros have and a Crowton? Let's find out. Go to Earth. Oros, how much HP do you have? Oh, you were right there. You have 30, you have 45. You have 45 and you're this big mountain of a monster. And this new monster that just got released has 40k, an insanely high power, and is super fast and can lifesteal and can extra turn and this and that. And oh my goodness, what is going on in Monster Legends? These monsters are something else. But anyhow, as I mentioned, this is going to be a level 1. This has been a level 1 to 100 on Cain, a monster review, monster analysis. In the next one, we will see a 130 Cain. If you guys want, let me know what runes you want me to put on him so I can showcase it in the level 130 video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Oh, and I apologize for this last battle. I was not supposed to win the battle. I was supposed to exit out and lose the battle. I got a little carried away just showcasing the monster. Completely forgot it was player versus player. When I make these videos, I am not supposed to win. Normally, I just lose. In the other two, I lost. It just happened, so it wasn't on my mind. But with that being said, I apologize, Grace, if you're watching this. I've switched my defense, so get a revenge battle on me. It's a super easy defense to win. Like, look at that. Just level 4 monsters, basic monsters. Go ahead and attack me. I apologize. And I just want to make that clear so everyone knows that when I make these videos, I am supposed to lose when I do PvP because it's not fair for me to use this brand new monster that isn't even out to the general public. And so yeah, I just want to put that out there. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.